So let me just show you the experience, how it looks, how it works. We're gonna be building a simple tiny house configurator, and hopefully we're gonna make it in under 5 minutes. So I already logged into the SaleSqueze Studio application, where the new drag and drop configurator is now available. It's currently still in beta stage, but today we will open it up for all of you to test it out and try to play with it and create configurators. So let's start creating a new configurator, and we're gonna select start from scratch. So we want an empty playground where we can play around and create a visual experience for our customers. So I'm gonna select one of the predefined themes that are available inside and create the configurator. So let's name it Tiny House. And the basics are already prepared for us. So we have the first configuration step. I'm gonna switch the layout of this step to the left position. So this is where all the options that the users have available will be displayed. On the right side, we will have the product visualization so that users get instant feedback from their selections. And below, we have the real-time price update and the ability to add the product to the inquiry. So let's start creating the first features. So this product is gonna be very simple. We will add a wood decor feature with a datasheet that will include all our options. So for this datasheet, we're gonna create a few different properties. So first of all, the name of the option, the image, and finally the price. And for wood decor, we will enable white oak, select the product image, and add a certain price to it. And then add another option, dark oak, select the dark oak product image, and add a different price to it. Okay, so we created the first feature for our tiny house. I'm gonna drag it to the interface, change the layout to be more appealing, fix the spacing a little bit, and now we have our first product option. So this product will enable user to select the color of the facade, and it will enable the user to select the color of the terrace. So we're going to use the same data properties for both options. So let's add in a terrace. We will reuse the same datasheet and drag and drop it to our configuration. We'll include a spacing element just to make the user interface more natural. And now we are already able to preview this configurator. So this is how it's gonna look like at the end for the user. So we have two options available: wood decor, white oak, dark oak. And for the terrace, we have the same options. Okay, so the next part is to make this a little bit more usable. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, okay, user has to select the wood decor feature, and they have to select the terrace feature. So the feature is required, and we'll also set some default values. So the system automatically offers the values from the datasheet. So we'll select defaults for both product features. And now we are ready to add visualization to this product. So for this specific use case, we will use the 2D rendering capability. We're gonna set a different canvas size, add the first visualization layer, and say tiny house exterior. And we're gonna upload the images that the system will then automatically use to switch between different designs when the user selects different features. So we have 4 image combinations here. You can see dark oak facade, dark oak terrace, and all the possible combinations with this scenario. So the last part that we need to do is just create a naming convention for the images. So like this. And the visualization part is done. So let's return back to the product preview. So you can see now that the product preview is already loaded, and when I start switching around, the our visualization engine is gonna display the correct version of the image based on the user selection. So the final part to make this configurator really usable is to add the pricing. So for this, we will set the basic price of this product. Let's set it to 50,000 euros. And we want, when the user selects different options, we want these options to also influence the pricing. So we return to the configuration model and we select the options we want them to contribute to the pricing part. And if I return to the preview now, you will see that the price now gets calculated in real time. So it's 50,000 euros plus the first option plus the second option. So if I start switching around, the price will change automatically based on the user selection. So this is it. In 5 minutes, we created a visual configurator with 2 options, correct pricing, and a dynamic visualization. And this experience can be directly shared with your users to create or start creating configurations, sending inquiries, and automating your sales process.